Hi, Jackie Burt from Douglas Tackle World here today with the offshore fishing report for the 5th and 6th of June 2021. So last weekend we had crap weather, terrible, but this Sunday's looking not too bad maybe. Tomorrow, Saturday is terrible, and then the weather comes really good Monday and Tuesday. So we've sort of got a few days of good weather coming up, guys, and well, I tell you, the snapper, as we said last week, they're going to come in after that big swell and that, and they did. So this last couple of days, when the weather's been reasonable on Wednesday this week and Thursday, quite a few guys got offshore on the local reefs and did really well with some really big snapper, like sort of around that 80 to 90 centimetre size, and just taking float line pilchard. So getting there early in the morning, fishing at 18, 24 fathom reefs, just a little small sinker. Those little blue sinkers go really well. I didn't bring it to show you, but we got heaps here at work. And just straight on top of a couple of snelled 5/0 hooks, and dropping it down and just drifting. When there's not much wind and there's definitely not much current at the moment, you're very, very slow drifting. So I'd much rather prefer just a slow drift over the area where they are. Sometimes I move off the reef a little bit and come back on again, rather than anchor up and just sit there and get the fish to come to you. Unless you've got plenty of burley and you're consistently burling up. But the problem is, this time of year we get a lot of tailor come in, and the tailor will drive you crazy. They'll bite off all your lines and you catch tailor as well. And because they're mid-water, they get to the bait before the snapper do, okay? So I prefer not to burley up just yet. There's a bit of current, I don't mind. But at this situation, when you get no current, I definitely don't want to do it. That's me. Yeah. You guys can do what you want to do. So the 24s, yeah, good snapper. A few jewies been caught as well. We've got a new moon coming up on the 10th, I think it is, or somewhere in there, sort of midweek next week or later next week. And with the new moon, it's always a bit harder to fish for Jew, but it's very good fishing during the day for the snapper and obviously the fish out wider. So get out there maybe Sunday afternoon for a fish. Sunday morning might be a bit windy still, but in close it might be alright. The swell it's very low at the moment, it's only around about 3/4 of a metre. It is expected to pick back up to about 1.5 metres on the weekend, the next couple of days. So just be careful to run out tide. But if you've got the chance to get out and chase a few snapper, they're definitely in on the close reefs, okay? Out 36 fathoms, there's been a few snapper there as well, and some good ones too, by the way. Quite a few were caught on Wednesday. If you guys braved that big swell that went out, just be careful of the bar always, guys, Seaway. And they got some good snapper, some really good fish, actually. Northeast of Seaway and east worked well too. So definitely worth a go there. Again, not much current, beautiful fishing, straight down, and easy to use float line type system, which is only a very small sinker. And the 50 fathom reefs, again, there's a snapper there too. The big ones turn up there as well. A couple of guys, I've got some photos in this week's report coming out later tonight on Facebook, and they're in that sort of 80 to 90 centimetre size again, and lots of numbers in that sort of 45, 50 centimetre size. So it's been really good. So the snapper definitely showed up. That's 100% guaranteed. The pearl perch, well, they're still happening, and they're really big. Just incredible year pearl perch. I don't know if it's obviously the closure hasn't been long enough yet to see the results from that, but do we need a closure? I don't know, but they're doing closure again, so you've only got probably another 4 weeks of fishing left, and then it's closed off for a month. So if I were you guys, go while you can. The fish are there, and when you get that good weather, just get it there and get a few for home to sort of last you through the close down period. Okay. But yeah, so pearls at the moment, they're really good. Backside of 36s, backside of 50 fathoms, I keep telling you. A few customers said they did that and went looking just behind where they normally fish, a couple of k's out further, and wham bam, they did really well and easy to find fish, they said. So that's just try and do it, please, if you've got the time next time. The Amberjack and Kingies, the big Amberjacks, my gosh, they're smacking guys' jigs as well. Out on the 50s. Definitely there's not much current again. There's supposed to be about a knot coming in on Sunday, Monday, which is not actually, it's really good. A little bit of current's not too bad, but it's only minor. But jigging at the moment is so easy with not much current. The wind's a bit of a pain. We get the wind, but when there's no wind, no current, it's just straight down. You can jig with Lacanis jigs, that sort of 80 gram size, like that size. Is plenty big enough to get down out in 80 or 100 metres deep. Really good for pearlies, obviously, as well as snapper. But I'd be really concentrating on fishing close this Sunday morning, even though it might be a bit rough. If you've got the opportunity to get out there, just be careful of the seaway. It's not too bad at high tide, about 6:30 or 7 on Sunday morning. So if you get there early and come back early, all good. For those of you who have a bit bigger boats, it will drop off. It's meant to drop off, I won't say it will. It's meant to drop off as the day goes on, so the weather guys tell us. So it might be worth heading out a bit wider as it drops off a bit, and try fishing the 50s and 36s. As you all know, the fish bite longer periods out there, and with no moon up, which means that the bite period will be nearly consistently throughout the whole day. Okay, so yeah, give that a go, and good luck out on the reefs this weekend. Don't forget about our snapper seminar we've got coming up this Thursday coming. It's on the 10th of June, and we're teaching all about bait fishing for snapper. So float lining in the close reefs, even out float lining out in the 50s as well, how to do that there. Live bait techniques, and also pilchards, of course. So if you can get along, we've got a few spots left. It's nearly filled up though. We may have to do a second one, not sure yet. But it's definitely on this Thursday night. And just check out Facebook for all the details and contact details on the bottom of our fishing report that comes out later tonight. Thank you very much. Dougie Burt from Dougie Burt Stacker World. Thank you. Bye bye.